This is a seemingly harmless modification to vices that are often done by people that don't really understand how these things are supposed to work. What they've done is they've replaced that cone-shaped washer that fits up against the front jaw, and they've replaced it with a thrust bearing. In this case, it's a roller bearing. And this seems to make sense because obviously if there's less friction on the screw of the vise, you're going to be able to put more pressure onto the work with less effort. But the thing they don't realize is that you want friction up against that vise screw because that's what allows you to adjust the vise. When you're using a vise like this to work with hot metal, you need to be able to set it up so that you can walk up to the vise, put the metal between the jaws, and get it clamped in place by moving the handle maybe a quarter of a turn at the very most. Any more than that and you're really slowing yourself down, and the vise becomes very cumbersome to use. As you can see, by taking away that resistance, the handle always wants to fall back to vertical. This extra movement either results in the jaws opening more than you want them to, or worse, closing in, preventing you from putting the work in the vise. So now you got to walk up to the vise, open the jaws, and then clamp it back up again. And if that wasn't bad enough, taking the resistance off of this handle turns it into quite an effective weapon. And it usually only takes one direct hit to the entertainment center to rethink this whole process. So my advice to you if you're thinking of doing this is definitely keep all the parts that you take off of this vise, because you are definitely going to want to replace them at some point.